HSalt351, who wanted to know, is UFC 300 too quick of a turnaround for Plessis versus Adesanya?
I don't think so. If he's not injured, I think it's actually a good turnaround. I think the motivation is there. I think a good, 2-3 weeks off to let his eye heal. Get the cardio in. That's all you really need to worry about right now. He's not going to get any. There's not going to be any skills that he gets a lot better at. So don't rush into jumping back into the fight camp in terms of training. Rush back into making sure that your conditioning doesn't get too far out of hand. The problem with people that turn around and do a quick turnaround is that last week after they fought, they go out and eat pizza and hot dogs and soda. And that's what I did. And that's what a lot of people do. Lots of beers, whatever it is, your extracurricular activities, whatever that is. A lot of fighters go off and do that after that first week because you got a paycheck now and you're free. You have nothing lined up. So you're free to do whatever you want. If he kind of understood what was going to happen, he went right back to home, probably enjoyed a 2 or 3 or 4 day period of, eating healthy, but good food and a lot of it. And then also probably should be getting back onto his conditioning and cardio, giving his body a good 4 to 5 days of rest, eating healthy and clean food, and getting ready for the stitches maybe to come out below his eye and his eye to swelling and go down, maybe hitting the mitts, maybe shadow boxing, whatever it is to break a sweat throughout those days, but then getting ready. I don't think it's a quick turnaround. I don't think so. I think it's good for him in this process, understanding the motivation to fight Izzy on probably the biggest card in the last 5-6 years or something like that. I think it's a good opportunity for him to capitalize and build his name even bigger in the South African market.
I agree with you. Everything you're saying, I look at this. If you're going to take a look and say, look, he fought in January, end of January. He's got 10 days, okay, to go and heal up. He's got another month from there that he can just take and make nice, easy, process back into the gym, keep his cardio up. But even at that end of February, he's got March and part of April. You could have a good 8-week camp, no problem, no stress with it, no different than any other, where you can get yourself ready. So it's just a matter of, does he want to? Does he feel healthy and does he want to? But the question is, does Izzy want to do that fight? Because I've heard multiple times, nope, not going to do it. Now, he may be saying that because, people in the UFC are telling him, don't tell anybody, and that's okay. But does he want that fight, and does he want it on that date?
John, I saw a picture of Izzy, I think on the Volkanovski Instagram. He looks a little thick around the waist right now. So maybe he doesn't start the camp coming in. I know we still have time. Let's not get, look, sure. It's not like he's another fighter that he said he went away, but this is really just a maternity leave. He's only been gone for about 6 weeks, if that. He hasn't been gone that long. Yeah. Let's not put it into this big thing. He's been gone for 2 years and he's coming back. No. This guy literally missed like a week of training probably, and they just went out and enjoyed himself, and now he's back. I mean, let's not over emphasize the fact that he's been gone for since October. When did he leave?
Oh my God! What his fight with Sean Strickland was
October, right?
November. I want to say November. Yeah, so end of October, beginning of November.
Yeah, so I think if he we're just speculating that this fight could potentially be the headline for 300. And if it's not, it's not. No big deal. And if Izzy wants more time off. This fight card is stacked. They're doing what they can. I mean, they just added the Kayla Harrison, the Diego Lopes. I mean, they're adding fights. So, and it's already a stacked card. It's going to be a great card. I think every fight's going to be entertaining. As of right now, it seems to be that way. So there's a lot of excitement about the card itself. I think people were just waiting for this big fight announcement to happen as a main event. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Look, some of the shittiest cards on paper ended up being some of the best cards, and some of the best cards on paper ended up being some of the shittiest cards. So let's not look too much into it. Let's see if the fighters come out because it is UFC 300 and they deliver. And that's really what you should be thinking. That's really what you should be thinking the most.
100% agree. Okay.